무슨 꿈을 꾸고 있니? 너의 눈에 무슨 슬픔 고여 있니?
예술을 사랑합니다. 아름다운 예술을 만들어가는 예술가들의 발자취를 응원합니다. 예술인들의 이야기를 듣고 싶습니다. 네, 안녕하세요. 여기는 후나의 Life of Art, 로아에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 네, 오늘은 존 콜로나라는 피아니스트를 모셨습니다. 이분은 간단하게 설명하자면 뉴욕에서 굉장히 활발하게 활동도 하고 계시지만 저희 후나 퀄텟에 또 피아노 연주가로 또 참여를 많이 해주셨던 분이기도 하기 때문에 제가 이분의 실력을 믿고 오늘 초대를 했습니다. Hi, John.
Hi, Hoona.
Yes, could you introduce yourself shortly?
Sure. So my name is John Colonna,
Yes.
and yeah, I'm a pianist and composer, and also I teach too. So that's kind of
Right.
like my three things. I used to teach at a college upstate, but I quit.
Why
know?
you quit?
I want to perform more. And I wanted. It was upstate, so. I was splitting my time between upstate and New York City, and I decided, you know what? I just have to choose one.
Right.
So I chose performing in New York, and also I still teach. So yeah. But that was good. I love quitting things. Quitting is always anytime I quit anything, it's
then
always
you could
great.
start
Yeah,
again.
right. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why.
Really,
I
a no is
see.
a yes in a way. A no to one thing is like yes to something else.
네, 정말
You have to.
바쁘신 분이세요. 이분은 연주도 많이 하시고요. 또 티칭, 가르치시는 직업도 가지고 계셨는데 얼마 전에 대학교에서 가르치는 일을 그만두셨다고 합니다. 왜냐하면 연주에 집중하기 위해서 여러 가지 이제 활동들을 많이 하기도 하시지만 조금은 더 요즘 들어서 연주에 치중하시는 모습을 저 또한 느낄 수가 있거든요. 네, 우리 존 콜라나라는 네, 분의 연주 먼저 한번 감상을 같이 하시고요. 아, 이런 친구구나 하신 다음에 또 인터뷰를 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. Okay, John. So can you tell us a little bit about your background in New York?
Sure. Well, I
As a
started
musician.
as a musician.
Yeah,
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 yeah. I started when I was a little kid. I was one of those little kids. Parents make them play classical music, you know.
Oh yeah, you
So
started to play the classical music first.
yeah. That's what I started off as a little kid. I was like,
Mm.
you know, practicing Bach or whatever.
I know your
know.
parents also artists, right?
They're artists. Yeah.
That's why you started to music naturally when you were young.
Yeah, I was like, I was raised in a very artistic kind of like hippies, you know. Can you tell that I was
could
raised by
see.
hippies? Maybe
I could see.
you know. So it's kind of funny actually. I thought the whole world was like that, you know, but it's not.
It's not.
Yeah,
Right.
but yeah. But you know, I started with classical. I love all the classical music. But then I started writing my own songs. I started messing around with chords, just discovering how music works, I think, you know?
Yeah.
And it was almost kind of like rock music.
Rock music. You
Yeah.
started with the rock music first.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like a classical
Wow.
rock kind of thing. And actually,
I didn't know that.
I had never heard jazz.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't hear jazz until I was like 20 or something. Yeah.
Wow. And then you
Actually, that's not true. I
Wow.
heard some jazz, but it was like very modern.
Modern
And I
jazz.
didn't get it. I was just like, I don't
didn't
understand this.
into
I
it.
didn't like it.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't. But then, actually, what first got me into it was Django Reinhardt. You know this guy?
No.
He's the gypsy
Jazz musician,
gypsy jazz guitar player
guitar player.
from the 30s.
Wow.
And when I heard his music, I was like, blew my mind. I loved it, you know. And he's incredible because he only had 2 fingers on his fretting hand.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's like the best guitarist of all time, I think. Anyway, from there I started getting into the older jazz, some of the like Art Tatum and
Yeah, or Tatum.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I
What was
started
the genre he played?
the stride.
Yeah, stride. Yeah,
that,
right.
You know, it's like he's like 2 piano players in one. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he's like technically and in terms of understanding music, he's just, you know, he's
Yeah.
never been equal, I think.
So,
But you know, he never composed. He never
He
wrote
never
a piece.
composed?
Yeah, there's no piece written by him.
oh,
He only made arrangements. You
arrangement
know?
only.
Yeah, which I thought
Wow,
was,
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's kind of interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he made you play the jazz music, right? Wow.
I got into that. I wanted to
From
play
20
like that.
years old,
Yeah, maybe even later.
even later. Wow.
I went to Berkeley later.
Yeah,
you
you
know, and
graduated
then
Berkeley.
yeah, and then so I studied jazz there. But even that, yeah.
Yeah, but John, you don't play only jazz, right? You play pop music, R&B music. I love your
Absolutely.
energy when you play the pop music.
Oh,
you know?
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's because I played a lot of different kinds of music before I played jazz.
Yeah.
And I
Like me.
loved those. I loved those kind of music before
Yeah,
I
like I
played
did.
jazz.
Right.
Like I loved heavy metal and
Oh,
rock
that's
and all.
differences.
Yeah.
There's a
But
little
like
difference.
funk and
Yeah.
all, you know, and rock, everything, classical. I loved all that. And I like mixing these
combine.
influences. Yeah, I like to combine like hip hop with jazz, with rock, with everything.
Soul
you know,
music. Yeah.
I think everything should be together.
네,
like that.
우리 저는요. 사실 재즈 뮤지션으로 재즈 음악으로 저랑 함께 늘 했었지만 사실은 R&B 뮤직이며 팝 뮤직 다른 장르를 가리지 않고 너무너무 훌륭한 뮤지션인데 클래식으로 시작을 했다고 하고요. 20대 그 후반 20대 20살 그 전후로 이제 재즈 음악에 심취를 하게 됐다고 합니다. 저는 제 생각에는 존이 아주 어렸을 때부터 재즈 음악을 듣고 자랐다고 저 나름대로는 생각을 했었는데 약간은 의외인 면이 있습니다. 우리 존 지금 무슨 말을 하고 있지 제가 이런 네, 얼굴 표정으로 저를 쳐다보고 있네요. What artistic direction are you pursuing?
Well, I recently developed a harmonic concept that.
What kind of harmonic concept?
Well, I don't want to get too technical about it, but basically, I use 8-note scales for every kind of chord. So in normal music, the scale has 7 notes,
Right.
but I add one more.
That's why
You know.
I think I heard something when you
Yeah.
played. You know.
Oh, yeah. And actually, Barry Harris, if you know the great pianist,
Yeah.
he died recently, he had a similar concept. And those old bebop players, you know, like Hank Jones and
Jones.
Bill Evans, all those guys, I think they used this concept.
Like you?
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
do?
I learned by
By-
transcribing Bill Evans and
Bill
Hank
Evans,
Jones.
Hank
I
Jones.
learned, and then I sort of developed it into my own system that I use to play harmonies.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. So it's
too.
my own way of understanding
Yeah.
things, you know.
자, 지금까지 얘기를 이제 들어보면은 자신만의 어떤 연주 스킬을 지금 개발을 하면서 그 부분을 이제 이용해서 연주들을 많이 하고 있다고 얘기를 하시는데 그 중에서도 who was the musician?
Barry Harris.
Barry Harris라는
Yeah,
네, 뮤지션과
he recently died.
Yeah.
He's a great pianist and educator.
right. And then the other
And
guy.
then Hank Jones
Hank
and Bill Evans.
빌 에반스라는
Big,
피아니스트와 또 행크 존스라는 분 이런 분들도 역시 지금 존이 개발해 나가고 있는 이런 스킬들을 그분들한테서 영향을 많이 받았다고 해요. 하지만 또 그분들을 그냥 카피하는 것이 아니라 자기 자신만의 스킬을 또 만들어가는 중이라고 합니다. 어쩐지 제가 항상 우리 존이랑 연주를 할 때 보면은 다른 피아니스트들이 쓰는 그 뻔한 스케일들, 물론 다른 분들도 뻔하시다는 건 아니지만 대부분 쓰시는 그런 스케일이 아닌 약간은 특이한 이 친구만의 계속 반복되는 어떤 그런 것들을 들을 수가 있었거든요. 그런데 오늘 I realized what that is today. After you're explaining.
Oh, yeah.
So 그 어떤 느낌인지 왜 그 연주가 저한테 귀에 이렇게 조금 기억에 남았는지 지금에서야 조금 느낄 수가 있는 것 같아요. Good to know that. Thank you.
Yeah.
네. So could you show us a little that
The concept?
Yeah, concept.
Sure.
Like-
Here, let me
Can-
just
can-
put my
can
mic
I
down.
hold it?
So, actually, yeah. For instance, say I'm playing a C major 7 chord. I would use a C major scale, and then I'd add one note, the A flat. So that's C major. I add A flat, and that gives me a C6 chord and a B diminished.
It sounds like minor chord.
Yeah, this chord wants to resolve
Right.
to there. So the whole system has this feeling of wanting to resolve and then resolves.
Right.
So
right.
then
You have one more step to.
and then what's cool about it is it alternates between this chord and this chord as I go up the scale. Then I can harmonize it in contrary motion like this.
Yeah.
And then that's some other
That's
harmonies.
what I heard when
Yeah.
you played.
Yeah, I always use it. That's
Yes.
my sound. You
wow.
know?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Me too. Thank you.
I wonder what that is.
And
what
if
it
you'd
was.
like to learn more about it,
Mm-hmm.
I am making lessons on my YouTube channel.
Oh.
So if you just look for my YouTube,
Could you tell me your YouTube channel?
yes, it's called John Colonna Music. If you just search
John
that,
Colonna Music.
yeah,
Okay.
just search that and you'll see my face. Just
Your face,
click on
long
my
hair.
face. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to have a lot of educational videos talking about my concept, and then also a lot of live stream concerts with
I watched that a
me and all of my friends, and
Right.
I'd love to have you guest on there, Hoona. Yeah, that would be
Soon.
wonderful. Yeah, very soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
All coming soon. It's almost ready.
지금 전이 그 유튜브 채널을 진행하고 있는데 저도 사실 맨날 라이크 누르고요. 잘 보고 있어요. 굉장히 새로운 시도도 많이 하고 클래시컬 뮤직도 많이 촬영을 했더라고요. 그리고 또 이 친구만의 독특한 스타일을 연주한 것들. 네. 뭐라고요? 아. 네, 여러 가지 이제 이 친구가 녹화한 부분들을 많이 연주들을 감상을 했는데 너무너무 재밌게 잘 봤습니다. 여러분들도 관심 있으시면 거기에 또 여러 가지 여러분들이 팁으로 피아니스트로서 얻을 수 있는 팁들도 많다고 하니까요. 링크를 눌러주시고 라이크 눌러주시면 감사하겠습니다. Could you recommend some artists for the listener?
Yeah, my favorite pianist is a guy named Michel Petrucciani, and he lived in the 90s, maybe 80s, 90s, his career, and in particular, he had a trio with Steve Gadd and Anthony Jackson, and it's incredible.
Once again?
Michel Petrucciani. So it's
Michel Petrucciani.
Yeah, Michel. And then Petrucciani, Petrucciana.
Thank you.
I think it's
Thank you for the detail.
I think it's an Italian name.
Italian,
but I think
right, I think
but I
so.
think he's French actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Okay.
he's also like you know, he's not exactly a midget or whatever, but he's very short. He had a bone disease.
Oh.
And his bones were extremely brittle.
I think I know him.
When he played, sometimes he would break his bones.
Right.
You know, and it was very painful.
I think I watched his
But
playing before.
He's incredibly beautiful, and also technique was amazing. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of videos on YouTube of him playing. You should check.
네,
it.
한번 찾아보도록 하겠습니다. 우리 존이 친절하게 스펠링까지 하나하나 다 가르쳐줬으니까요. 여러분들도 한번 찾아서 들어보시면 제가 생각이 나요. 그분의 비디오를 봤던 게 생각이 나는데 아, 그분이구나. 지금 이제 존의 얘기를 들으면서 추천을 받으면서 떠올려 보고 있습니다. 저도 한번 집에 가면 꼭 찾아봐야겠어요. At this time, you'll have time to write a letter for yourself. Yeah, I know that's
like to my younger self. That's what I'm imagining.
For now.
Now,
Or whatever you want.
I
but-
just a message to myself. What like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I've
at the
been thinking a
camera.
lot about, especially during this Corona thing. You know what I mean? It's given all of us a lot of time to reflect. You know, because we've
Right.
had all this time during the lockdowns. We're just sitting there, you know. So we think about our lives and everything, and I've just been trying to practice more self-acceptance and being happy, being myself, you know, and
Yeah.
also communicating to, especially to my friends and family, those who are close to me, communicating my feelings, you know,
Yeah.
because I've found that's scary. You know, it's scary to really
To
say,
everybody too,
yeah,
right.
to say, oh, this is how I feel, you know,
Yeah.
because we're afraid that someone might not like it, you know, and especially in that situation, I think it's I found it's very important to communicate ourselves to the outside world, you know,
Right.
as scary as it can be. and I've been trying to do it more, and it's really helped
So
me.
you're ready to write a letter?
I'm gonna write this letter and tell myself to love myself and to communicate my feelings.
Okay.
To you, to
Yeah,
you,
to-
to you,
That
You.
that one.
to you. Yeah. Hi, John. It's been a while, but I'm here to tell you that you are good enough, and you should tell everyone how you feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's everybody, I think. You know?
Right. That's a
Yeah,
very
it's
good
universal.
message
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you could only have only one thing in the world, what will you pick?
I think I'm gonna choose my piano. I'm gonna choose a piano. I need the
The electric
need-
piano or
no. I needed the real piano.
Okay.
I know. It's hard. It's hard to get the
hard to
real piano
choose.
in the city. You know, it's everything's so small. You know, so it's hard to find that piano. But I can't have it.
Piano. Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. So, do you have any events or performances upcoming in New York City?
I will be playing at Tommy Jazz, which is this club
Tommy
in
Jazz.
Yeah, it's a club in Midtown. It's a Japanese restaurant, and they have jazz. I'm not sure the date, but I've been playing there every month. So
month?
look out for that. And on January 22nd, my group is going to play at Silvana in Harlem.
Oh,
So,
I know. I
yeah,
heard of
that's
that
a
place.
It's a great place.
There's an open mic too, right?
They have open mics there.
I want
Absolutely.
to try that.
You should. You
Yeah.
should. Yeah,
So,
you should play there.
What time you play?
8 to 10.
8 to 10,
on-
2 hours.
Yep.
The 2 sets, right?
That's it.
Good
Yeah.
to know that.
Yeah.
이 친구를 보면 좀 낯가리지 않고 모든 것에 좀 오픈 마인드인 친구가 아닌가. 그래서 또 존의 음악을 들어보면 그런 것들이 많이 느껴지는 것 같기도 해요. 그냥 닫혀 있고 받아들이지 않고 자기 것만 고집하는 뮤지션들도 참 많은데 또 그분들은 또 그분들 나름대로의 스타일이 있죠. 하지만 또 우리 존처럼 성격 좋고 털털하고 말도 잘하고 여러 가지 새로운 시도들을 다양하게 하고 또 그것을 좋아하고 즐기고 발견해 나가는 그런 어떤 존의 진취적인 어떤 성격이 연주에도 충분히 묻어나오고 있다고 저는 느끼고 있습니다. So, 네, 오늘 이렇게 자리에 함께 해준 존 콜로나 씨께 다시 한번 감사드리고 여러분 우리는 존이랑 저랑 노래 한 곡을 준비했으니까요. 같이 연주를 하고 여러분들께 선물을 해드린 다음에 또 인사를 드리도록 하겠습니다. So we're gonna play How Deep is the Ocean by Miles Davis together, right? So I love that song when I play with you, especially.
Same.
Yeah.
Wonderful
Yeah.
to play with you, Hoona.
Me
Yeah.
too. 저희가 항상 그 곡을 둘이 연주할 때 너무너무 그 좋은 기억들이 많아서 여러분들께 How Deep is the Ocean 노래 같이 들려드리고 존이랑은 인사를 나누도록 하겠습니다. 여러분 감사합니다. 바이.
How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many roses are sprinkled with dew. How far would I travel just to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How far would I travel just to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean?